Hi, everybody. This is erinngankosky, independent consultant and district manager with Arbonne. I just wanted to make this quick little video to give you my story on Arbonne's 30 Days to Healthy Living program and beyond. And just kind of what my story is, and then also give you a little information about the program. I've been asked quite a bit about my story, and I've decided that it is time to share it. So in 2012, my husband and I got married and decided that we were going to start a family pretty much right away. And I thought that this was going to be a very easy process. I just thought, yeah, once we decide, we'll have, it'll be right away. And that is not the case for me, and that is not how that went. We went months and months with unsuccessful trying, and I was getting really discouraged. I was really down. I just did not see that happening and thought, what is going on? I don't understand. I had a friend of mine tell me, go to a chiropractor. They're open up your hips. And so, I was really nervous. I didn't want to, I wasn't ready to go down a medical route that was invasive and, but thought that might have to be a route I went. So I thought, I'm willing to try anything. So I found a random chiropractor and just went in and, said, what my issue was. And she goes, no, I definitely agree. You're too young to be having any issues, but hey, I'm doing this hormone seminar. Why don't you come? And I said, sure. Okay. No problem. I thought, more information can't hurt. And I walk into the room and I am the youngest person in the room, probably there for the opposite end of the spectrum of issues that are hormone related. These women were probably closer to my mother's age than mine, but I thought, whatever, I'm sure I'll get some good information out of this. Well, this woman came walking in with an Arbonne bag, and I was very confused. I thought, I'd heard of Arbonne before, like 10 years prior. I thought they were just really good skincare. And I went, okay. And this woman starts setting things up, and I'm just totally confused. Well, what I didn't know was that in that meantime that I had been introduced to Arbonne years back, Arbonne had launched this nutrition line that was phenomenal. So, and I'm going to tell you a little bit more about what she shared with me. And so I listened to the whole thing, and I'm still kind of going, okay, great. So this is a healthy living, clean eating program, detoxing better. How is this going to help me? So I stayed after and I talked with her, figured I will never see this woman again. So I talked to her, kind of told her my situation, and she looked at me and she said, Erin, I want you to give me 3 months, and I don't want you to worry about getting pregnant. I want you to just simply focus on doing this program, getting your body healthy and clean. And I thought two things. One, I've been an athlete my entire life. So I thought, I work out all the time, I eat decent, and I thought I'm already pretty healthy. And then my second thought was, you're out of your mind. I want to be pregnant right now. I'm not going to forget about being pregnant for 3 months. So I took all of her information, I brought it back home to my husband, and said, I don't know, what do you think? He said, hey, why not? Give it a shot. If you lose a couple pounds in the meantime, great. You've been complaining that you want to do that anyway. So I sort of giggled and said he was absolutely right. So I called her up and I said, sign me up, make me a consultant. I don't want to do this business, but I want to be a consultant so that I can get the bigger discount. And she said, okay, sure, no problem. We got me going, and I started the program. And I just went, this is so easy. Like, I don't understand what is this, it was easy. It was super simple to fit into everyday life, hence healthy living and beyond, because you can fit this into everyday life. And after the 30 days, I felt amazing. I had so much energy. I did lose weight, and I thought, I was so excited about that. The other kind of random side effects that I had were side effects that are good. My skin looked so clear, and I had been having really bad breakouts, and I had never had that before. So all of that was clearing up. I just felt amazing. So I did the 30 days, and I just continued to do it because it was very simple. And 6 weeks later, I found out that I was pregnant with my son. So of course, I was just through the moon excited, and then a total believer. Now, I do tell people all the time, I do not claim that this is what got me pregnant. pregnancy is such a sensitive subject for some people, you know, especially those of us who have kind of been through a struggle or having hard times. It's close to my heart. And now this is kind of why I feel like I really have to share my story. Again, I don't claim it's what got me pregnant, but I am a firm believer in the fact that I detox my body, I reset my system, and I just created an environment that was more accepting of being able to get pregnant. So for me, I feel like I have to share that hope, and if that's an avenue that other people want to go down. But other than that, this program is awesome. My husband, who I used to nickname Captain Bar Food, lived on chicken wings and burgers and anything that was not a vegetable. That was totally him. And after my son was born in July of 2014, I lost the baby weight really quick. I had continued the program through my pregnancy, and then thereon after, not only did I lose the baby weight very quickly, I lost an additional 15 pounds after that. So I had been at a weight that I hadn't seen in years and felt so good. My husband was like, all right, I'm on board. He lost weight. He feels great. This is just the life that we live now. So I am going to go ahead and tell you a little bit more about the program and share with you just what it is so that you can get a good idea of whether or not this is something for you. So I am going to share my screen with you a little bit so you can see some of the things that I am talking about. So here's the program. So this is, and for those of you who don't know and whoever shared this video with you, what is Arbonne? Arbonne is a Swiss-based company. We've been around for over 35 years, and we've been focused and committed to making nutrition, skincare, and cosmetics that are pure, safe, and beneficial for your whole family. All of our products are botanically based. They're pure. There's no harmful chemicals. We're gluten-free, vegan certified. We contain no GMOs. We've recently been kosher certified. The vegan certification is really great. We use no animal byproducts of any kind, and we do not test on animals. So just really high quality stuff. So what is the 30 days to healthy living and beyond? Well, I'm going to start off by telling you what it's not. It is not a rapid weight loss diet. If you have somebody that comes to you and tells you, if you do this, you're going to lose X amount of weight in this amount of time, blah, 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 blah. If you meet somebody like that, run. No one can promise you that. But what it is a healthy living and detox program that you can easily integrate into everyday life. I promise you this is very, very simple to do. It's going to reveal foods that might be sabotaging your health, help your body efficiently and effectively remove toxins. It's going to reset your metabolic thermostat, reduce food cravings, renew unhealthy skin, rediscover your health and vitality. And honestly, I am a firm believer that this program is completely life-changing. So we focus on 5 key areas of healthy living. The first is clean eating. So you're going to eat a lot of really, really good food. The second, increasing your nutrient intake through that clean eating and through good supplementation. The third is eliminating acidic, allergenic, and addictive foods. And this one is a really big key for some of the success. Don't worry, I'm not going to tell you that you have to eliminate these foods for the rest of your life unless you choose to. Some of these foods I have just chose to keep out of my life. The fourth being balancing your blood sugar, and the fifth, supporting your eliminating organs. And so we need to take a mindset shift. So we don't lose weight to get healthy. We get healthy and then we lose weight. And that I know to be very, very true in my case. So eating clean, what does that mean? What does that look like? So you're going to want to be eating predominantly plant-based foods, fruits and vegetables. You want whole foods versus processed foods. You want things that are free of artificial ingredient, and do your best to do organic and non-GMO when possible. And again, this is about progress, not perfection. It's just about getting better. For those of you that might not know, what is a GMO? A GMO is a seed that's been manufactured in a laboratory to resist insects. Gross. In a 90-day trials, researchers from Norway discovered that rats got fatter on GMO corn than non-GMO corn. Guys, 70% of the food in the grocery store is genetically modified, and 90% of that comes from soy, corn, and canola. So these are things that are in so much of what we eat in general as a society. And sadly, GMOs are not required to be labeled, but you are seeing a lot more companies that are coming forth and being honest about that they do not contain GMOs. Again, just so passionate about this, wanting to have a little bit more regulation on the food that we eat. We want to then eliminate acidic, allergenic, and addictive food. So really, very often the food that you're craving is the food that is really kicking your butt. So salt, sugars, unhealthy fats, all of that stuff's really addictive. We know prepackaged food, convenient food, really anything that you can get through a drive-through is not something you want to eat. But here are some of the things that we're going to eliminate. The first thing that we want to eliminate for these 30 days is dairy. Why do we want to get rid of dairy? We've been ingrained in this country for so long that milk is so good for us. It's actually the opposite. Cow's milk is very acidic and very allergenic. Contributes to acne. For me, I was a cheese fiend, and that was probably the hardest thing for me to give up, and I don't even miss it anymore. But was probably one of the things that was really contributing to all of the breakouts that I was having. It contains hormones, antibiotics, and chlorine. This is really sad fact. Countries with the highest consumption of dairy have the highest rate of breast cancer and osteoporosis. The United States is right up there. So that whole got milk, it's really not. The calcium that is actually being taken from your bones instead of putting in. But according to the EPA, beef and dairy is contaminated with DDT, which is an insecticide. That's gross. And then milk, most of us know that milk is just very high in fat. So we're going to eliminate that. The second thing we're going to eliminate is soy. And some people go, well, I don't eat that much soy. You probably eat more soy than you think you do. The reason we're going to eliminate it is soy is very allergenic, it's addictive, and it's predominantly genetically modified. So soy actually mimics estrogen in our system. So for men and women, it does both. And an overload of estrogen is just not good for us. And this is one of the things that I really felt like was probably blocking me from getting pregnant. I had an overload of estrogen in my system. So excess estrogen is linked to things like certain types of cancers, moodiness, moobs, and PMS. And if you don't know what moobs are, those are man boobs. So guys that may be on a soy protein or doing a lot of that and noticing changes in their body, that could be why. It's very, very inflammatory to your digestive system. Soy protein also has some isolated side effects of decreased libido and erectile dysfunction. So whenever I tell guys about this, they're like, cutting it out. I don't want it anymore. But it's really not good for any of us. So the third thing that we're going to eliminate is gluten. And people are going, oh no, you're taking my bread away from me. I'm not. Gluten is just something that is very acidic, allergenic, and again, predominantly genetically modified. The wheat grain nowadays is very different than the grain that, say, my grandparents grew up on and things like that. We have done a lot of modifications to things, and that's why you see changes in people's digestive tracts now. Your immune system is often attacks gluten-causing inflammation. So that pot belly, that little bloat below the belly button, that could be what it's from. Think of it like this. Gluten is actually the protein that causes bread to stretch and rise. So if that's what it does to bread, think about what it's doing inside your body. It's very difficult to digest. It's connected to things like celiac disease, IBS, Crohn's, unexplained weight gain, and other digestive disorders. Again, it's very allergenic. So just to keep in mind, where is gluten found? Gluten is found in wheat, barley, and rye. Those are the three major grains that it's found in. And like I was saying, the sticky substance that holds things together like breads, pasta, cereal. So we're going to want to eliminate those for a while. Don't worry. There will be replacements. You're not going to be without. The fourth thing we want to do is we want to balance our blood sugar. So we're going to eliminate sugars from our body. Insulin production. Insulin is the signal. Insulin signals the body to decrease blood sugar and hold onto fat. Insulin production is the response to eating acidic carbs and sugar. So think about it like this. A lot of times, and unfortunately, us women fall into this category a lot, where we think the less I eat or the less frequently I eat, the better. And that's actually not the case. You want to feed your body so that blood sugar level stays nice and stable. Those peaks and valleys cause your insulin to keep going. And what the insulin signal is I got to hold on to what's here. And that's what we want to get rid of, right? So that fat and extra fat, sometimes we're thinking, oh my gosh, I've been doing so good, not eating this or not eating at this time. And we might actually be doing the wrong thing for our body. So we want to we want to be feeding our body good things to keep that blood sugar level and not consuming things like acidic carbs and sugars to peak and drop that insulin production. So what is this doing? We're supporting all of our eliminating organs. You remove toxins, you're going to lose weight. So your eliminating organs are your liver, your kidneys, your lung, your bowels, and your skin. We want all of those things to be working at their optimal production value so that we can really get rid of all those toxins. And achieving optimal health and releasing weight by healing and detoxifying those eliminating pathways. So that is what this program is all about, making sure that those organs are working to top notch. So here are the things that you're going to get in our program. So first of all, I have the first question people are always asking me is going, what am I going to eat? Well, that's the great part. The first thing that you're going to become a part of is a private Facebook group. We're going to provide meal plans and recipes, daily support, which is key to success. It really is. You have a buddy system, somebody doing it with you, people supporting you, you're going to be successful at it. So you're eliminating some foods. We're going to give you great food to eat. And here's the supplementation that you're going to get with it. You're going to get protein. Our protein is 20 grams of vegan protein from brown rice, yellow pea, and cranberry. 20 vitamins and minerals, a complete amino acid profile. That's what makes it something that you can have as a hearty meal replacement. I have mine for breakfast almost every day. You're going to get Fiber Boost, Digestion Plus. You're going to get Fizz Sticks, which are a great energy drink, some tea, the 7-day body cleanse to do, and a Greens Balance as another product. So I'm not going to go into detail about every single one of these, but guys, it's just wonderful. The protein is chocolate and vanilla. We give you tons of different recipes if you want to jazz it up. I'm a very busy mom. I did tell you my story about how I became pregnant with my son. He is now 2 years old. And when he was 1, my husband and I said, you know what, we don't want to wait too long. Let's try right away. And number 2, that you can probably see swinging in the background, was born in April. Our daughter was born in late April. So I am a busy mom. I am throwing my stuff in my shaker cup and I am out the door. But like I said, we'll have great recipes for you. And I just want to mention, when this was first presented to me, I was not interested in this business opportunity. And then somebody actually explained it to me. And I just thought, wow, I'd be so silly not to do this. Why not get paid for telling your friends about stuff that you love? You already shop in this industry, recommend products, why not? And after you do this program and it does so many great things for you, you're going to want to tell everybody you know. So a little bit of breakdown there you can see of the compensation that you can get. I really urge you to talk to the person who maybe shared this video with you. If you just happen to stumble upon this video, please feel free to reach out to me. I would love to talk to you more about this program and this fantastic business opportunity. It has changed my life. I started this a newly married, childless woman to a happily married mom of 2 and a thriving business. And I never imagined that. So it's very exciting. So I hope that you got a little bit out of this. I'm going to stop sharing my screen now so that you don't have to look at all of that. But yeah, like I was saying, guys, just whatever it is that your goal is, maybe it is just to lose some weight, to get healthy, whatever it might be. There are so many success stories in Arbonne. I just felt really passionate about sharing mine, which happens to be in a pregnancy route, but there are other people getting off of blood pressure medications, and just getting healthy. And that's what it's all about, guys. So I hope you enjoyed this little bit of information. Again, my name is erinngankosky. If you are interested, contact me or contact the person that shared this video with you, and let's get going today. Have a wonderful day. Bye.